To all those of you asking, will I ever test a bear? Execute 32, here we go. Hello and welcome back to the YouTube channel. MFJJ here, reviewing the Fred Bear Execute 32. This bow is rated at 340 feet a second, goes from 26.5 to 30.5 inches, 32 axle to axle, 6.5 inch brace height, and comes in two different weights only, 45 to 60 or 55 to 70. Let's measure some of this stuff and see what we get. All right. Our reflex measurement looks like about inch and maybe a tiny over an inch and a half. That's not too bad. Let's see what our riser length looks like for a 32-inch bow. 29, also not too bad. Brace height's measuring out at 6.5 on the shallow end of the string, so that's a good number. 32 spot on, good numbers. Let's see what our physical weight looks like here. Mind you, we got to take off a little for the dampeners and the rest, but we're measuring out at 5.1, and I think it said 4.6, I think. I didn't write that down. I didn't tell you, but yeah, I think it's 4.6, so that's not terribly far off. It's probably a tiny bit heavy. All right, let's check our draw weight and see what we're at. 72.6, so we'll have to bring it down a little bit. That's that one. Yep. Might be too much. We'll see. Oh, just an elbow popping. Ooh, that was too much. 68.4. So we'll go about maybe close to half back in here. $70.7, that's a tiny heavy. We'll go back just a little bit. Got to be as fair as we can here. Jeez, 70.4, come on. I'm getting there, I swear. I just want to be fair here. Get a little workout. Geez, 69.3. Sorry, guys. $69.9. We'll do that. Let's see how she feels. All right, so this is a 70-pound bow at 30 inches with a 350 grain arrow. First shot. The cycle's actually relatively smooth. The old Bear brand, little vibration, little surge, not a lot, just a little, has kind of been fighting an uphill battle because they were, at one point, an economy brand. They didn't really make high-end product, and they've been making high-end product for several years, and it's hard to get good press and whatnot when you're kind of known for making lesser expensive product, but their product's actually been pretty impressive over the past couple of years. Yeah, so there's an initial surge of movement in it that you can feel, but it dissipates relatively quickly, so it's not really violent by any means. It's not like it's going to come out of your hand, but you can definitely feel it. This is the Execute 32 speed test. 350 grain arrows, 70 pounds, 30 inches. I want to say it's 85% let off right now. You can set these in 4 different let offs. Just be really careful when you do it because it's pretty easy to set it to where it'll lock up if you're not paying attention. 326. 324. $332. Okay, so we have give that a 328 on a 340 rated bow. That's pretty darn close. It's a little more than 10 off, but barely. And for a bow with a 6.5 inch brace height, that's actually a pretty darn good speed. So really, all in all, not a bad system. It does have a little more vibration than some of the other, premium brands, but it's very minimal. I'd have to say you kind of got to give this bow a look. You really do. The cam system's a relatively simple system. It's a binary with a pivoter, and it does look like you have spacers so you can manipulate your cam position back and forth to try to tune it without having to move your rest. The roller system has some adjustment to it on the guard too, so you can decrease or increase the pressure on it, which also will manipulate your wheel lean. So there are some beneficial adjustments here to it. So as much as it's a more of a chain store brand, you don't see it as much in pro shops, but there are some pro shops that do carry this product, and it's definitely worth a look. So if you're out there comparing and your shop does have this when you're looking at the other ones, I'd give it a shot. You might be surprised by what you find. Head on over to podiumarchery.com for all your archery needs. $99 and up is still free shipping. We're adding a lot of stuff every day, big expansions, lots of arrows, lots of sights, lots of accessories, new Hoyt accessories on there, every Matthews accessory, Fuse accessories, working on apparel, just a whole bunch of different stuff we're adding, so hopefully there's some things there that you might like. And there are a couple other bow companies that we're getting allowed to sell, so we're going to be adding some bows on there that we can actually build you and ship you a bow. So maybe that's of interest to you, maybe not. Let me know down in the comments below. I don't have a giveaway on this one, but we do have one bow to give away currently. We're getting really close to a second one. I'm just waiting for the bow to show up before I do the giveaway, but you're gonna start seeing some bow builds and giveaways coming soon. So keep checking back. Thanks a lot.